Hi, this is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com, and I've got a product here. It's not just a product review. I actually bought some product, and then a bunch of product was thrown in because I said my camera guy needs some and I need some. So anyways, I really apologize to the two gentlemen that was at the show. This was in Salt Lake City, the end of July, 26, 7, 8, and 9. And it was the outdoor retailer show, big show. Okay, and I run into these two gentlemen that have some really cool product. It's called LITRA, L-I-T-R-A, and you can look them up online, L-I-T-R-A, okay? And it's a professional action, outdoor lighting for YouTube and stuff. So it's the professional adventure lighting, LITRA, L-I-T-R-A. And so what we have here is what I bought, because we're kind of in the filming and video work and everything, and we try to find new products to help us out a little bit. And so there's 5 different things here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have these 2 lights here. And so maybe I guess we'll start with the lights. These are really these are not charged, these are brand new, so I don't even know, maybe they come charged. I do not know. And so anyway, you have your quick start guide, LITRA torch is what they're called. That's the trademark. They're about an 8 LED light, and I looked at them when down there at the show, and when they were charged, and oh my God, you can't look at them. When they're lit up, they're bright. There's no question about it. And so anyway, you have 2 or 3 different attachments here in there. So there's the mount. This is a little rubber shock absorber. This is a diffuser that you can put on the light. I'll hold it up, and actually the battery is very substantial, so this would be it's actually a magnet. And there's the little lights, the LEDs. So it has a magnet there, and I guess it's just one, so you can actually stick it to something. You can mount it on 2 different ways. You can mount it here and mount it here. So you can actually screw the mounting bracket in here like this, and then run the locking device down there. That would hold it up this way. All right, and then you can put the actually, let's just go ahead and do it. I'm ad-libbing here a little bit because I've never put this together. I deliberately did not unbox all of this. I seen it at the show at the end of July. I kind of wanted to pretend that I'm seeing it for the first time, even though I did see it before, but I haven't been thinking about it. So what you would do is take your little rubber shock absorber here, and there's a little hole there, and then there's the magnet hole on the other side. So let's say if you're going to put it in this way, then you get that little guy on there. I'm going to put it on my leg and pull it on there like that. So if you happen to drop the light, you have a better chance of it surviving if you have the little rubber shock absorber on there, the little protector. All right, yeah, let's pull it out there. I cut my fingernails too good the other day. So it'd be like that. Then you just screw the mounting bracket in here like this, get it just barely snug it, and then kind of lock it in with that nut there. Get this turned the way you want it, and okay, that's just a little bit of a surprise. Maybe okay. Now we get the mounting bracket turned the way I want to, and lock it down there like that. Okay, you can put the diffuser on there so that it's not quite so bright. It's actually bright, but it's diffused. It's more soft. It's a softer light. All right, and I'm a little lost on what that's going to be. You got your charger. That would go on a bracket like okay, like let's go ahead and use this one here. All right.
We'll do this and put it next on the table.
Yeah, just like that.
That's the place to go.
We are ad-libbing a little bit here, of course, like always. So this is a package for a mounting bracket, and this can go on a tripod. If I had my tripod out here, might be easier, or a monopod. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this one open because this is the one that I'm going to keep and I'm going to use. All right, so you have your mounting brackets here. You unscrew this, pull it out like that. Okay, I'm going to hold still. There's your 2 ears sticking up. You have a space between. All right, put that on there like this. It's nice that you actually have to kind of poke it in there so it doesn't just fall out. And then put your pin through there and screw it in. Everything's going to line up. It's starting to get easier to screw that in, so I know it's lined up now. All right, this will swivel, so if you want it up in the air, if you want to bounce it off of the ceiling down, or you want it right at, or you want it down at the down lower. So we're going to have this pointed more straight out like that. All right, if I tip this bracket over, you can see where you'd screw that into a tripod mount. All right, now you could at this point, if you just want one light, and you can turn this, that way, you know, you can diffuse it off to the sides like that. You can ricochet it off the walls. You can point it straight at. So if you wanted to at this point, you could actually have this on your tripod, and you could have a GoPro or an action cam setting on it right here if you just want to use one light, or you put this on a tripod and you just take this and unscrew it out of there. All right, we're going to put this off to the side. Now we're going to take, these are really cool. They're actually very well made. I think they're very durable. It took them a long time to get these developed. I remember when I was talking to the guys that it took like a year for their team to actually say, okay, we're going to make, this is what we're going to make. I'm sure they're probably always thinking about what they're going to do in the future, how they're going to change it, make it better, more durable, less expensive. Everybody's always headed for, you know, the first stuff that you put out is more expensive than stuff that's, you know, a couple of years down the road. Comes packaged very nicely. It's protected, so that even if you did drop it, probably would have no trouble at all. So let's get this one going. Okay, we have our diffuser, and I'm going to have to look and see what this little clip is. It's a metal clip. It's pretty rigid. It looks like it's a hot shoe. That's what that is. That's a hot shoe, and we'll see. That's the top of a camera for a hot shoe. So maybe you just have a light that goes on a hot shoe. It's not actually working off of the hot shoe. The light is self-contained because it's got a battery. You know, it's all self-contained. And so that's probably what it is, so you can run off of a DLSLR. So instead of putting the rubber on there, in the essence of a little bit of time, I'm going to set this one up the same way with the magnet up. So that would be just like this. So we're going to screw into the bottom. And we're just going to screw that in. Oh, I see, it actually bottoms out. So before it bottoms out, oh my God, they are, that's pretty cool. They are, oh, now it's a strobe, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, so here, look. All right, so now we're getting a strobe. All right, I don't know where you pressed that. What did it do now? Nothing? On the top?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like that. Off?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Brighter?
Bright. It's a three-stage.
And it is midday right now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at
that's
that. The
bright.
sun is
Oops,
out.
I shut it. Oop, now it's back to that. So there's low, bright, I think. Brighter. It is a three-stage brightness.
Wow.
Blink. Okay, now where? One more. Nope. I'm going to hold it down, shut it off. Okay, so when you hold it down for a few seconds, probably 3 seconds, it'll shut off. That was really bright, okay? It was brighter than you care to actually look at. You may want the diffusers on it, you know. Okay, since this will actually bottom out, and it is made to have the distance of the rubber on there, I'm going to turn this and then lock it down with the locking nut so it's straight. And then we're going to put this on here like that, get it lined up. Take the pin, that's actually a screw, run it down through there like that. Tighten it kind of gently. Get them lined up. That would go on your tripod, screws in there. Have your, you can turn them this way, turn them that way. You can turn it up a little bit. If you loosen this pin, you can turn them up a little bit if you want to. You can have your camera over there, your action cam, GoPro. We'll loosen this a little bit and pretend that we want them both up and out just a little bit. And so you can do that. That would be flat. Let's say the table there is the top of the tripod. So you can have them up. You can have them down a little bit. You can turn them. You can turn them off to the side. That's really cool. And your on and off switch. Okay, let's point them right at you like this. And there's dim, I believe. Then we have a brighter and a brighter. Then we have stage 3, bright. Okay.
Let me see from my end over here if we're going to be shooting you.
Okay.
Okay,
So even in the
there
daytime,
you are.
I'd be blind.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's
Look at
got
that.
that's got to make it fantastically better.
No light, light, no light, light. That's amazing.
That
There you go.
is amazing. So then, if you put the diffusers on there, okay, let's just we're gonna hurry up here a little bit. Okay, hold it down, off, hold it down, off. Now this would be easier to look at, but if you see any news people, okay, you watch anything on TV, the news and everything, you see they're all kind of about half squinting like that, and I've always said, good Lord, why do they have to use such bright lights? Well, if you're going to do photography, if you're going to do videos and stuff, you actually have to have some pretty bright lights. So let's go 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now hold this. All right, that's still pretty bright.
Okay, so we'll do like a.
I wouldn't want to look at it too much, but
You look at under your hat. Such a soft, warmer color.
yeah. So anyway, it works really good. And then we'll turn these off. Now we'll hurry up and kind of run through some other stuff here. So you have the 2 lights, you have the mounting bracket, you could do a light and a camera or 2 lights, okay? You can buy more lights, of course, have light bars. You can have them placed all around the room and things like that, so that's pretty cool. So let's kind of move that stuff off to the side. This is actually a wider, that bracket right there that you slide. Okay, I think that's the base for like a GoPro. Instead of having it on there, kind of going off of memory here and just looking at it and trying to determine what it is, what it does. I'm pretty sure that's a tripod mount. This is a bracket. This is the slide for the base of a GoPro or an action cam. Then it has the same as these 2 mounts here. You could put 2 lights and then your GoPro. That would be a really good deal on a tripod or some other device that you, maybe your helmet, and then screw this on there, things like that. So no need to go into this too much further. You can put 2 lights on the side, put your GoPro action cam right there, slide it in, put it on a tripod, mount it to something else. There is also, go ahead, fall on the ground, these little sticky quick mount. I believe these are metal and sticky, so it would probably be magnetic, and I know these had magnets on them somewhere because I watched him stick them. But we'll look at that a little bit later. I'm going to run through this kind of quickly, and then we'll send you to their website, which I'm sure is just LITRA, maybe.com, Professional Adventure Lighting, L-I-T-R-A, LITRA. All right, really cool people. Love those guys at the show. So this is a handle, okay? We got a handle on this deal. So what we're going to do now is we're going to screw, it's got a really good rubber fit to it. It's got a lanyard that you can, hang on to. And if you're around water and stuff, what I would suggest is maybe make that a little bit tighter so that if you did drop it, that has to unspin before it kind of falls right off. All right, let's check and see. I don't think anything unscrews, doesn't come apart, doesn't telescope. So we're going to screw this into the bar here, like this, like a tripod. Now, I don't want to get that too tight, just snug it, okay? So now somebody could, or you can, if you're filming this way and you got your light and you can move it from side to side, up and down, like that. And that's really cool. Again, you can put your GoPro action cam on one side and then your light on the other side, or 2 lights. You can buy more lights. All right, so let's unscrew this. All right, and let's screw this one on. So this is the one where you'd actually have the mount for your action cam GoPro in the center, okay, and then your two lights, you can point them out, point them up, you know, point them down. And, you know, we might work on some sort of an adapter for the i7, the phone, because we shoot a lot of videos, we are right now, with an i7 and i7S or Plus anyways. And so that'd be pretty cool, because then you can really control it, you know. That's really cool. Now, let's go on to something that makes this even cooler. On your professional photography, professional videos, professional, and this is all professional. It's really well made. That's actually heavy. This is a swivel head. I'm not real sure what maybe a technical name for it would be. I just call them a swivel head, and what we're going to do is we're going to screw this on. Okay, now that has the hot shoe. Okay, so this can actually go on. We're going to screw this up, and then we're going to put this swivel head onto a DSLR, okay, or a video camera, because that's the hot shoe mount that would be for your flash attachment or light attachment. Now, this is so cool. I kind of forgot all the stuff that these guys told me about this. This is like a little kid in a candy store, because if you like photography, you like videography and stuff like that, and you just like this cool, you know, stuff. Now we'll lock this down, all right, and I will unlock this a little bit, and we'll straighten that out, and then we'll just tighten it a little bit again. So if this was on my camera, or actually this one, the hot shoe goes on the camera, the mounting bracket would go on the swivel head. All right, now remember, this is the one that the action cam or GoPro would, and I'm going to buy a GoPro one of these. They're $450, no big deal. You put your GoPro action cam there, you put your two lights out here like that, and then you would actually put this onto the swivel head. The swivel head has a hot shoe that you'd put on your camera. And so this is just really cool external lighting. Point it whichever way you want to, and then you just loosen it a little bit, and you can, a little bit more. You can swivel the head all the way down sideways like that. That's really cool. You swivel it up, tilt it this way, tilt it that way. If you're on uneven ground, you know, and you want it leveled, okay, if it was going to sit there like this, then you just tip it up like that. Now your lights are leveled again, your camera's leveled. So you got a locking device here, swivel head, and by God, that locks. I was a little surprised. You don't have to crank it down very hard, just lightly, and that ain't going anywhere, okay? I think they even said earlier, or at the show, that they have some devices that you can screw in here. This is another mounting bracket, so you could have it up, you could have it a couple of different ways, and then you can actually hook these lights together. So now we're going to take the diffusers off, these white rubber diffusers, and so actually, to keep them losing or something, I'm just going to run these back in there. This is going to be so much fun. We're always kind of striving to find new things to make our videos better and stuff. It's also fun to find that a little bit at a time, here and there, go to the shows, see the new product. Now this right here is a set of filters. Okay, this is the mounting bracket. All right, so we actually have 5, and I know what they've done here. We have 5 filters. Each one of the filters has its own mounting bracket, so you can have them already in there. You just pick up another one. These, and I'll just do it for you, so we'll just hurry up, and I don't want to get too crazy with it. Actually, there's many filters, but there's 2 of each, so that's what they've done. They have thicker, thinner, deeper, darker colors, okay? And so you can take, for instance, this one is a maroon red type filter. It's thick, okay? They have a green filter, okay, that's there. All right, then they have, let's just lay them out this way. All right, so they have a green, they have the cream colored diffuser. They have, oops, kind of a, okay, that's really a deep, I don't know if you see through. I'll put it right up to the lens. Am I green now? Okay, this is cool. Hang on. Am I kind of a blue purple? All right. Am I a light green? I love this. This is kind of fun. It's like a kid in a candy store. Like that. All right. And so then we have thinner ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and they're also a little bit different colors, so we can go not so dark, and they actually have a peely on there to protect it. So here's how this would work.
Do a red and a blue, and then
Okay.
strobe light some cop colors for me in case we need a scene like.
So we do this, we do this. Okay, we're gonna poke this down in there, pop it in. I think I got a bee on my ear. All right, and then I'm gonna choose the one that doesn't have the rubber mount around it right now, and I'm gonna snap that on there. Oops. Okay. Bear with me.
First timer.
Okay, I guess that doesn't snap in. So we're going to turn this over and put it on. And then snap it down. That's what happened. It moved a little bit. Okay, that's on there. So now we're going to do a, I don't know, deep blue, kind of almost a purple blue. All right, so just like this. Put that down in there. And of course, the more times you do this, the more used to it you get. Tip this over.
And that's neat too, so with or without the rubber mounting.
Yeah, so it will go on there both ways. All right, now we're gonna do that and that. Look pretty cool. All right, so now we have brighter, brighter. Oh, I can see it on the back of the phone. That's cool, I can see the colors. And then that, I can really see the colors now. So now,
Point it, yeah, there you go. Oh wow. Oh, that's interesting. Your face turns into a, you can mix colors. That's
right.
neat.
Now we do this. Watch, now just keep watching. Now it's backwards.
All right, strobe them up.
Now my forehead, my chin. Now we do this, this.
Let's see. Well, you're right. This is going to be fun. All
It's
right.
gonna be fun. So, now we're gonna hold it down, shut it off, I believe. Hold it down, shut it off, off. It's gonna be so cool. We're kind of working on the idea of a studio, okay, where we can have some backdrops, some different things, some different lighting, and just have some fun. You know, I've just been working on some fun stuff here. You know, if you can pass the time away, make a decent living, have some fun, provide some entertainment, provide some knowledge, some education, get some new products, help the folks that are trying to get this to market, because I think this is really cool. This stuff is top notch. This is not, there's nothing about this that's junk, not anything. It's really good stuff. It's well made. It's heavy. It's a good thick plastic. They got good threads on them, you know, where you screw them on. You have a locking device, you know. That's cool. That's important. So you don't have to actually screw it down until it bottoms out. It's got different ways to mount it. It's chargeable. You know, the battery's right in there. You have your USB charging, and it has a standard. So if you lose these cords, I'm sure that's a real standard. I recognize it as just a standard feature. This hot shoe, I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm going to take just a second right now and take a look at that. I can probably figure that out. I've been doing photography of one sort or another since I was like 16. Never got heavy into it, but got to learn quite a bit about it. Okay, so if that's your hot shoe right here, and it goes on the top of the camera, or where's my hot shoe? Right here. What would that be? How would this work? In addition, okay, that probably has to come on this way. Oops, it's a little hard to hang on to. Maybe it's not square. Okay.
Time for some research.
Yeah. We're going to have to do another little video, and we're going to come back and say, we researched this and figured it out, because it's not just clicking together like I thought it should. Oh, there's a little thing on there that I think you have to push down out of the way. You might even have to hold it with your finger. I'm going to have to work on this because there is a tab that you push down, but there's also a little tab sticking up that if you try to just tip this over and push the tab towards me to go on, I hit the tab that stops it from going in. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little research. Oh, no. All right, not going to string this on too long here. Yeah, we're going to have to do some research. It can't be too big a deal, but right now it's not real obvious as to how that goes on there. And exactly what the deal is with it. So you go online. This is what we're going to do. You go online and look and see what this little holder is, this little bracket is that comes, and there's two of them, so two lights. Okay, we're getting closer here to what they might be, and they're for a hot shoe type effect. You go online, look at LITRA, okay, Professional Adventure Lighting, probably .com, and you look and see what this little tab is for, and the first person to go and look this up, I'm going to send them a original, or not original, but a handy sharp, a long handle, okay, free. No shipping, no anything. I'm just going to send it to you. So this Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com, LITRA, Professional Adventure Lighting. Oh, don't leave. I've got something for you. I couldn't find that. I couldn't find the business cards. I was actually bummed because the gentleman, I wish I had their names. I don't have the business cards with me, but now you know where to go, and you can find them. It's www.litra.com. Okay, and so that's really cool. Oh, look at this. Pay attention. It says save 25% on there, but it has an expiration date. You look at it and you'll see. This is Brad Buckner having some fun. You know, going through this, I totally forgot most of what they told me. I was in a hurry. There were many, many, many booths that I looked at that day. Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. Go to LITRA and look them up, patronize them, get your 25% off, buy them. I highly recommend this product. This is Brad. Take care and have a good day.